I still have that record of having 2 ODI 100s before turning 20.
Suddenly I see, bid was done. I was like, oh my God, this is like too good.
This is the hardest coach to please ever. In my 15 years, it's the hardest coach to please.
I would say it's a dream start. 100 plus internationals, it just happened in a jiffy.
Oh, the Vipers are here. Super excited to have you guys in. Come on in. So I'll show you around. So this is my house where me, my mom and dad live. That's dad, mom, usually here. So this is where I spend most of my time. Watch TV, my iPad here. Spend a lot of time in the balcony as well. So I can show you around there. So usually in the evenings you will see me just stay here on my phone, on my iPad, watching Netflix or YouTube. Usually my go-to space in the house, especially when the weather is nice like this. So yeah, that's where I spend most of my time. So I'll show you some of my trophy collection when I was younger, especially. These are a few of them. Because this was in 2013, so I think it was 1 year since I started cricket. I was 11 years old. So it was actually a T10 competition. I think it was the first time I played a T10 competition in my first academy. It was under 13. We had like a 2-day cricket festival where we played against each other. I think I was one of the best performers in that. So in this cabinet, I'd say this one, player of the match against Namibia, where I scored my first ODI 100 in Sharjah Stadium, which is like my home ground to bat on. So it was very good to do that. I think I got out of 68 balls, so it was pretty quick as well for my liking. But yeah, that was the first ODI 100, so that'll be something special for me. It was US and Namibia, so there was David Visa was there. Gerard Erasmus was the captain, JJ Smith was there, so they were a pretty strong side. It was actually a very high scoring game. We scored 380 and they scored 330, so it was a run fest over there. So it was 2022, how old was I? I was 20 years old. I think I was 19, so it was before my birthday, because I still have that record of having 2 ODI 100s before turning 20. So I think it's a record, yeah, I think there's only 2 teenagers to do. I think it was me and Shahid Afridi who did it, so yeah. So this was again the first school tournament I played. So this was pretty cool. I think all the schools in UAE participated. It was the first massive school tournament when I was young. So this is pretty memorable for sure. I don't know, a lot of people know, but when I was younger, I used to like painting. I used to do a lot of drawing and painting. So I've got paintings up there and here. And of course, that's my parents' wedding pictures, my graduation. And the caricature was actually my mom's idea. When I went for graduation, she got that as a gift for me. So I had to hold that with me when I got my certificate. But yeah, that's like my childhood memories when I was born, when I was in school, when I went to UD, few holidays with my parents. I met the Queen actually in England. But yeah, so it's just like good memories of my childhood.
So he's been always his coach's favorite. Whichever club he's been, or even in school, I think he's been the favorite of his coach. But the dad was a strict coach.
Don't give the wicket.
Both of you and the upbringing, of course.
Yeah, I just say don't give the wicket.
Yeah.
If it's a good ball, you're out, it's fine.
Right.
But not out just sitting on a close shot and like this.
This is the hardest coach to please ever. In my 15 years, it's the hardest coach to please.
So he always wants me to be in the ground just to stabilize him. He said, please be around so that he doesn't get really angry and all that. So invariably, I was not a person who knew about cricket much. I just watch in the TV, but I was never like great lover of cricket. But ever since Vriitya started, I started, understanding how the game works, and I really get excited when he makes a 50 or 100, And he used to ask me for tattoos and all that. So I told him, yeah, you're still young, you can't make it and all that. So we had a deal. So he told me I'll make my century. And then will you allow me? I said, make it in an international, match. Then probably let's think about it. You won't believe, he hit 100, like I said, against Namibia. Yeah. And the celebration was, can I make the tattoo there? So that was the first thing. And the second item was he wanted to color his hair.
Yeah.
So his trump card is always, after making 50 or 100, he wants something. And I was against all that. But every time he does that, he'll be like, okay, now I need to get my coloring in. I said, no, you make one more 100. So after some point, all his friends used to come to me and they'll say, Auntie, please let him do. He made so many hundreds. We were in the hospital, so my husband had to go through a treatment. We were with least expectations, but somewhere I had a hope that, he'll get picked up. And then I saw, I think UAE players were coming up first. So first two players not picked up. I'm like, oh no, because even those two kids, I know them so well. So I felt a bit sad for them. And then the third kid was my own kid. And suddenly I see, a bid was done. I was like, oh my God, this is like too good. And then I saw my husband just came out, to pick up some water or something. I'm like, here you go, our son is picked up. I was
When
like,
I came out of the CT room and she told me this news, I was almost in tears. Actually 2 times I was sent out because my pressure was high. They won't take the CT when the pressure is high.
so good, I broke the news and his pressure came down, automatically.
Third time I went in, then it was fine.
No, so of course I was at training. I came back a bit early because I wanted to watch the auction. And then of course I saw my first 2 friends wouldn't get picked and my name came out. Because I knew my number as well. I know it was number 6, 7, 8. So as soon as the guy told the number, I was like, okay, now it's my name. So then I was ready. But thing was, it was lagged on on TV, right? So I had few of my friends who were there at the auction, who were there live. So then I started getting messages on my phone. So I kept it away. So I had a feeling I might have got picked, but I didn't know by which team. So once I got picked by Vipers, I called my mom and I told her. And then she told me my dad's inside the CT scan room. So yeah.
So, but only after coming to Dubai, officially, he went to a cricket class. Until then, we explored all the other
He didn't
classes.
even hold a cricket bat.
Yeah. We used to play inside the house. So that's the only exposure that he had. And from there, I think there's never a look back. It was a dream start, I would say. So under 13, he played matches. He won a lot of, awards. Then under 16, he got picked up for UAE squad. And then he was picked up for under 19. At the same time, he got picked up for men's squad as well. So, I would say it's a dream start. 100 plus internationals, it just happened in a jiffy,
T20 versus the
ODI. And
63 and 48, I think.
Yeah, 16.
and you won't believe his debut, he started as an opening batsman at the age of 17. And I was
Against US.
US.
Yeah. So the first bowler who I faced was Rasi Theron. Actually played for Kings 11 Punjab in the IPL. So when I was young, I used to watch a lot of IPL, right? And the first who I had to face was when he played for US. So I was pretty good.
And they thought, he's a small kid.
And
What will he do?
that match, I think, if I'm correct, he hit a 6 in ICC ground. Sharjah ground. He hit a 6 to Rusty Theron.
He got angry.
And he got angry actually.
He hit his head next time. Second ball was like, he had to go through a concussion test. And then you won't believe, third ball again, he hit a 6.
Yeah, the T20 qualifier World Cup of 2022.
Yeah.
We were there.
Versus Nepal. He made 22 ball 48. That was amazing actually. That was amazing. I think somebody got out. So he went in. That was a crucial innings actually. And so that we qualified for the T20 World Cup.
Last tour, we needed 27 to win. And we needed 24 to qualify for the World Cup. So it was like, if we didn't score 24, we wouldn't qualify for the World Cup. So losing was not the problem. We had to get that 24 runs. So that was a very crucial game. So that was good that I contributed to that. I was pretty.
So we were in Nepal. And the best part is, I think he's got a huge fan following there. So in fact, we went to this Pashupatinath temple with him. We were like really surprised. There were like 2-3 guys who just came, saying, Vriitya, can we take photo with you? And even in the hotel, they kind of pampered him. He made his century, and I think he made some 185 against Singapore. So they gave him a special cake. It's a very proud moment for us. And Nepal is one such very fondly remembered case. He used to maintain statistics previously, but now with ESPN...
2024, I have all the records,
Yes, an Excel sheet with the date. So you'd say that date. So he has the date, which team, how many balls, how many fours, strike rate, and everything.
And the 24 somewhere there.
Every single game.
24 now.
See, we all thought he'd definitely become a national player, maybe after 20 or 22. But then when he was there for the World Cup under 19, and that too in South Africa, literally, I had tears in my eyes. And the best part is, immediately after that, in a month, he was, playing for men's team also. So that was like even more.
Before the World Cup of under 19, he was selected for the men's team. That was a big moment actually. So most probably, I do is I'll see the out only.
One thing that you got from your mom and one thing that you got from your dad.
I think one thing from my mom which I get is probably like the creativity side of things. I think she's very creative. You can see like the way she's decorated the house and stuff. I think that comes from my mom. And then from my dad, probably just to like stay calm and friendly. I think he's one of the friendliest people I've seen. I think he just gets along with all my friends as well. Like all my friends, like when they come and meet me, they all ask for my dad. You know, they want to come and speak to my dad and meet with him. So I think he's like that social skills come from my dad. So I think that's what I get from him.
When was the time when Vriitya made his debut for UAE?
I know the exact date.
17. UE under 16, right?
But it's international, so it's men's debut.
2019.
2019. Yeah.
November. Right?
8 December 2019.
No, the 8th December, but I mean, when we had a call, I think it was in November.
Yeah, you
I
got a
the
call.
call from the coach.
We give it 10.
Yeah. No, it's actually very true because I played my first match 8 December when
First
I was in
match he
school.
played in December.
It was in the
But
school.
when he was picked up, it was in November.
I was in school and he got a call and he
After
picked me up from
Diwali,
school.
yeah, immediately after Diwali.
Immediately next day after Diwali, I got a
Correct. And then he went to the camp, but he didn't play the first few matches. And then in November he played. I mean December he played.
Okay, we take a slightly deviate from cricket and we'll ask him what's the British's favorite food?
Chicken.
Any form of chicken.
Yeah, any form. Yeah. Any form of non-veg.
So chicken, and these days I think his interest has changed into salmon. He's getting more health conscious. So he talks about having more of yeah. So now it is salmon. I think will be first place.
So if you had to gift Vriitya, then would it be a watch or a shoe?
Watch.
I'll say shoe.
I'll take both.
What's his favorite color?
Yellow.
Black.
Debate, I think.
You want me to say what? I think black or yellow. Black would probably be high.
Long ago. But what he wears is always black. And I used to hate it.
When was the first tattoo that Vriitya had?
I think in Chennai, when we went, he had his first tattoo. So that was 2022.
Nah, it's wrong. Actually, I had my first tattoo in Dubai. So I actually had a tattoo for them. So I put their star signs in my fingers. So it's actually dedicated to them, my first tattoo.
Yeah. I because I remember the other one because I was with him. Yeah, I forgot this finger one. Yeah.
Vriitya, beach or a mountain person?
Beach.
I think I'm very nature. Yeah.
Because when he went to Australia, he was trekking.
Anything other than our home, I think he enjoys.
I think I'm a proper nature lover. Like, I love being out in the nature. I'm very outdoors. Yeah, I don't like staying indoors. So I've got a few more trophies here from a young age. Actually, all this was under 15s, under 16 stuff. So very nostalgic. This part. Then I got more trophies here. That's a lot of the domestic tournaments. So the D20, D50, D10 is our state competition basically. Yeah, so these are all medals. Because usually the domestic scene over here, we get a lot of man of the match medals, like medallions. So all the D10, D20, D50 you see is all the state competition in the UAE. So those are all the medals. So it started 3 years ago. So these are the last 3 years, all the medals which I received. And of course, those are all from a younger age, under 15s, under 16s. A lot of youth cricket. I've got a special picture here, which I actually wanted to show you. So I met Joe Root, who was my batting idol, who's still my batting idol, I would say, when I was 14, 15. So yeah, beating him was proper dream come true. And he gave me like the best batsman award for that year. So that was pretty cool. The last one over there, that's pretty special. So that was like each state had awards event. So we used to have an awards thing in UAE where there's the best cricketer in Dubai, best cricketer in Sharjah, best cricketer in Ajman. So I was lucky enough to get the best cricketer in Dubai award. For under 19 this was, so that was pretty cool. This corner is pretty cool. This is where I keep seeing myself in the mirror before I go out to see if my hair looks fine. I've got a lot of shoes in here, so could be a bit messy, but I've got a lot of shoes in here. I used to love collecting shoes when I was younger, and then a few balls in here as well. Before I used to always have balls in my house, like I always used to have a ball in my hand when I was younger, but then I started breaking things. So now I'm strictly prohibited now after mom decorated the house. So it's all in here. But yeah, and I can take you through to my room. Once again, my room could be a bit messy because mom doesn't really take care of this part of the house. So this is under my control. So but I find this very comforting to me. So but yeah, again, a lot of cricket stuff here as well. So that's like my growth. So when I first played cricket, when I first started with cricket, so a lot of the pictures are there where I met few of my idols. My university pictures are there. And of course, if you look behind you, my graduation picture. My parents came from a graduation last year. So yeah, because at that time, my whole two things were studies and cricket, right? So this was the first franchise league I played. I was 17 and I represented the Pune Devils in the Abu Dhabi T10. So I took a took a sign of every player who I shared a dressing room with, because it's pretty special. Because the first time I was sharing dressing room with all my idols, so that was pretty cool. So I framed that up in my room. So should I show you to the kitchen as well? I like coming to the kitchen, not to cook, of course, to eat food, but this place is pretty special because I love traveling. Always been big on traveling. So I think as a cricketer, you kind of get that hand in hand because you get to travel a lot with cricket. So these are all the places I've been through. So yeah, this is pretty special to me. Yeah, that side of the kitchen I don't usually go because that's my mom's corner. She cooks, so it's fine. So of course you've seen my room, now you've seen the living room. I'll show you the other place which is pretty special to me where I spend a lot of time. So I'll take you there right now. This is where usually I come to go to the gym. Spend quite a lot of time here actually. It has all the basic stuff, and of course I can come here whenever I want to. So usually I'm a night owl. I kind of stay awake pretty late at night, so I come here around midnight, 1 a.m. so no one's here. So I got the whole gym to myself, and I find that really relaxing, to be honest. So I'll show you where usually I come after a game to unwind and to relax. Yeah, so usually after a game, especially when it's really hot during the summers, this is where I usually come by the pool. It's usually good temperature, so it's perfect to unwind and just relax. Good for recovery as well. Especially this time of the year, the weather is really nice. So I do spend most of my time here, either in my laptop or in my MacBook, just watching something, watching Netflix or going to the pool. So yeah, this is usually where it's like a relaxed spot, it's like a very chill spot for me. So there is a running track upstairs, which I usually go. My parents love walking there. So I spend a lot of time with my parents up there, just talking about day-to-day life and just walking around. So I'll show you that real quick. So of course, this running track, I think it has the world record for the highest running track in the world. So it's pretty surreal that it's in the apartment I live in. And of course, my dad uses it quite a lot. I don't use it that much because I find it a bit weird running this high. I'd rather go downstairs and run. But yeah, like a lot of people use it, and it's a good thing that it's a world record. And of course, this view is pretty stunning. I come here quite a lot with my friends. We just come sit here, we talk about stuff, and we've got a good view of Burj Khalifa, especially during like New Year times with the fireworks happening, laser shows happening. It's really cool to look at, and of course you can see the whole view of Dubai from here. So it's pretty nice and chill. So of course it's a very special place for me. This is where actually I played my first match in the UAE when I was 12 years old. So it's pretty cool that even my room kind of overlooks it and kind of reminds me where I always started with cricket. So that's pretty nostalgic for me. And yeah, I mean, I feel privileged enough to share this with Viper. So thanks a lot for coming here, and I hope you guys had a good time.